Hello video editors. Welcome to Solid Tutorials. Want to become a professional video editor? This is a great step. Well done for deciding to learn with this complete Filmora 13 video editing course. Filmora 13 is the king of video editors, with all the tools you need and more. I've been using it for over 7 years, and I've taught and helped many people learn it too. In this free course, I'll show you everything you need to know to become a perfect video editor, from basic to advanced techniques. I'll also teach you tips and tricks for Filmora 13 and video editing in general. We'll cover everything from importing and exporting videos to super slow motion, speed ramping, color matching, color correction, green screen removal and replacement, background removal without green screen, and object removal. We'll also learn how to use advanced AI portrait and smart cutout tools, AI masking, AI image stylizer, motion tracking, stabilization, lens correction, photo and video animations, transitions, effects, titles, VFX text, and more. Of course, no video editing course would be complete without covering intros and outros, stickers, split screens, background music, sound effects, and AI music generation. We'll cover all of that too. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about stock footage. I'll reveal some interesting footage about Filmora's stock media partners. We'll also cover creating and customizing 3D text, and I'll share some very important tips and tricks to help you avoid common video editing obstacles. I'll even show you some software settings that will help your system perform better and enable smoother video editing. Finally, I'll teach you how to create custom thumbnails and export videos for different devices with the best settings. We've covered a lot in this course, but we've tried to teach Filmora 13 in depth. I hope it fulfills your dream of taking your video editing confidence level from 0 to hero. So, without further ado, let's dive right in and save you some precious time. So let me now direct you to Filmora Stock Media. So for that, go to the Stock Media tab in the top tabs and click on it. Here you will find library which contains trending images, gradient colors, solid colors, abstract backgrounds, motion graphic backgrounds, intros and many more visual backgrounds, which you can use in any of your videos royalty-free. To download any background, click on the download button above the footage. So it will download. Filmora 13 Stock Media Library includes a variety of royalty-free media, including color gradient. These are backgrounds that gradually fade from one color to another. Solid color. These are backgrounds that are a single solid color. Abstract backgrounds. These are backgrounds with non-representational patterns or designs. Motion graphic backgrounds. These are animated backgrounds that can add visual interest to your videos. In addition to the built-in stock media, Filmora 13 also partners with several popular stock media websites, such as Pexels, Giphy, Pixabay, and Unsplash. This means that you have access to even more royalty-free media. Pexels is a renowned website known for its extensive collection of high-quality stock photos and videos. With Pexels, you can find a wide range of images and videos to enhance your Filmora 13 projects. Search effectively. Utilize the search bar, filters, and sorting options to narrow down your search results and find the most relevant media for your project. You are also given the option to change the orientation of the footage, such as square, landscape, and portrait. To download any footage, click on the download button above it. Click on the Give an OK option. So you can see that this footage is now downloaded to me. Similarly, you can go to the video section and select the resolutions and orientation of the videos to get your desired footage. Like I've filtered the 4K videos. And now I have all the videos in 4K resolution, and now I can download and use them. Once you've found the media you want to use, simply drag and drop it from the media library onto your Filmora 13 timeline. And now I take you to the Giphy library. Giphy is a treasure trove of animated GIFs, videos, and stickers. If you're looking to add a touch of creativity and engagement to your videos, Giphy's vast library of animated content is an excellent resource. This is how to download. Click on any Giphy footage and it will download. Giphy boasts a massive collection of over 750 million GIFs, videos, and stickers. Giphy's animated content can add a touch of fun, humor, and visual interest to your videos. Within Filmora 13, search for specific animated content using the search bar or browse through the trending and featured categories. Once you've found the desired GIF, video, or sticker, drag and drop it onto your timeline. Giphy's animated content can add a touch of creativity and engagement to your Filmora 13 projects. Unsplash is a haven for high-resolution, royalty-free photos. Unsplash's stunning photography can elevate the visual storytelling in your Filmora 13 projects. Filmora 13's integration with Pexels, Giphy, Pixabay, and Unsplash offers filmmakers and creators a wealth of royalty-free media elements to enhance their video projects. These partner websites provide a vast library of high-quality photos, videos, and animated content, all easily accessible within Filmora 13's interface. Whether you're looking for stunning visuals, creative GIFs, or diverse stock footage, these partners have you covered. Incorporating partner media into your Filmora 13 projects is a breeze. Elevate your storytelling, engage your audience, and enhance your videos with the power of these partner websites. Now I'm going to be showing you how to make stylish and animated 3D text in Filmora 13. 3D text can be a great way to add visual interest and impact to your videos. So for that, go to Tools bar. Here you will find the text tool option. Click on it. Within it you will find two options. One is quick text and the other is quick 3D text. You click on the quick 3D text option here, and you will have the 3D text added to the timeline. To edit this 3D text, double-click on it. Now edit whatever you want to edit. For example, I write education. So now we can make this 3D text more attractive by making more settings for it. I adjust its size. I change the font. And keep it Bibas Neue. You can also apply ready-made and awesome-looking 3D material presets on top of these 3D text. All these 3D material presets are free. You can create your favorite 3D text by trying several presets on your text. It has many presets which are all designed with different, beautiful and new ideas. You can also apply 3D animations to your 3D text in Filmora 13. It also helps you a lot in creating another creative and professional animated 3D text. For this, go to the 3D animations section and click on it. Here you will find awesome and professional looking animation presets. To apply any animation on top of text, double-click on it. 3D text animations are a type of motion graphics that use three-dimensional text to create visual effects. These effects can be used to add interest and excitement to videos, presentations, and other multimedia projects. 3D text animations can add a lot of visual interest to your videos, presentations, and other projects.
Helpless, defeated, holding on to something I've needed. I'm looking for.
You can also adjust the duration of any animation. You are also given this great option to set the duration of an animation and out animation above, through which you will be able to set the duration of your animation as you wish. 3D text animations can help you tell your story more effectively by adding emphasis and emotion to your message. Professional polish. By following these tips, you can create 3D text that looks great and complements your videos. If you preview your project and it's not playing smoothly, we have a simple solution. For this, below the preview player you will see Render Preview button. Click on it. In the realm of video editing, the process of rendering involves generating a high-quality video file from the raw footage and edits you've assembled. This process can be time-consuming, especially for lengthy projects. Filmora 13, a popular video editing software, addresses this challenge by introducing the render preview feature, allowing you to quickly assess the quality of your edits without rendering the entire project. Render Preview in Filmora 13 serves as a valuable tool for video editors, enabling them to quickly evaluate their edits and make timely adjustments without committing to full rendering. Filmora 13 offers a comprehensive suite of keyboard shortcuts to streamline your editing workflow and enhance your productivity. These shortcuts allow you to perform various editing tasks with quick keystrokes, saving you time and effort. So let's learn how we can find shortcuts in Filmora 13. So for that, click on the File menu at the top left corner of the screen. Select Keyboard Shortcuts from the drop-down menu. Then a window of keyboard shortcuts will open, in which you can see all shortcuts used in Filmora 13. With shortcuts at your fingertips, you can perform editing actions seamlessly, keeping your workflow uninterrupted. Using shortcuts can reduce fatigue and strain on your hands and wrists, especially when working on lengthy projects. Customized to your style. You can change any shortcut for your convenience. For example, I enter Shift+C for new project, and our shortcut is now changed. And so you can change many shortcuts by adding your own. By incorporating shortcuts into your Filmora 13 editing routine, you can streamline your workflow, enhance your efficiency, and achieve a more productive editing experience. Now I'm going to use some shortcuts to see how it works. For example, I want to copy this effect. So first I'm going to click on it and select it, and then I will press the shortcut Ctrl+C from the keyboard. So that copied our effect. Now I will paste it. So for this, place the playhead where you want to paste the copied item. So I put the playhead here, because I want to paste the effect here. And then press the shortcut Ctrl+V from your keyboard to paste, so your copied item will be pasted. Now if you haven't pasted this item in your desired track, and want to paste it in another track, so for this I delete this effect again. Then select the track in which you want to paste the item. I selected this track, and now again I press the same shortcut of Ctrl+V. And you can see that I have the effect pasted into this track. And similarly, if I want, instead of copy, I can cut any item. For this we press shortcut Ctrl+X. We cut this effect. Now I paste it into this track here with the playhead. So again I press Ctrl+V. So the effect is pasted here. Similarly, there are many more shortcuts, which I have shown you, which you can use for your ease and quick work. If you want to show and hide a track, for example I want to hide a track, so for that, click the eye icon next to the desired track, so that track will be hidden by us. This hides the track from view, but its contents remain accessible. To show a hidden track, click the same eye icon again. This makes the track visible again, allowing you to edit its contents. If you want to delete an empty track, for this, you will see a plus sign on the left side of the timeline. Click on it. You will see the Delete Empty Tracks option here. Click on it. This will prevent extra and unnecessary empty tracks on your timeline. If you need an empty video track, for this, go to the same options again. Here click on Add Video Track option. This will create an empty track on your timeline. And click on Delete Empty Tracks option to delete the same empty tracks again. And similarly you can also add empty audio track from these options. Apart from this, in these options, you have also been given the option to adjust track height. If you want to reduce the height of the tracks, click on the small option. Similarly, if you want to view the tracks bigger, click on the big option. And if you want to normalize it, this option is also available under Adjust Track Height. Apart from this, you can also adjust the track for individual tracks by holding the track by one edge and moving it up and down. To lock and unlock all tracks at once, go to the same options again. Here click on Lock All Tracks option at the bottom, so all your tracks will be locked together. And similarly click on Lock All Tracks option to unlock it again. And similarly you can lock and unlock individual track too. For this, click the lock icon next to the desired track, so that track will be locked to us. To unlock a locked track again, click on the same lock icon, so the desired track will be unlocked. Lock tracks containing elements you don't want to modify while working on other parts of the project. Lock tracks with finalized edits to avoid accidentally changing them later. Your timeline isn't a stack of pancakes, it's a deck of cards. Moving tracks is about shuffling, not flipping. Slide them up or down to rearrange the layers and keep your timeline organized. Using Track Shuffle, click and hold the track you want to move. Drag it up or down towards the desired position. Release the click once it's where you want it. Watch your layers rearrange like magic. Remember, it's not a flip-flop, it's a shuffle. This way of thinking will help you master track movement and keep your timeline organized. To add multiple video and audio tracks, again click the plus sign on the left side of the timeline. Here click on Open Track Manager option. Track overload no more. A magical window appears, revealing a universe of track slots. Enter the number of video and audio tracks you desire. Choose their placement, before or after existing tracks. Click OK and watch your timeline transform. So you can see that we have added many tracks in one click with the help of Open Track Manager, which helps us in easy and fast editing. Now you can also delete individual track if desired. So for that select the track which you want to delete. And then press the delete button. Tired of searching through menus and submenus to find the tools you need? Filmora 13's custom toolbars are your answer. Arrange the tools in the order you prefer. Hold and drag any tool like this, and drop it where you want to arrange it. From the custom toolbar window, you can add your desired tools by dragging and dropping them to the top tools menu. Design different toolbars for specific editing tasks. Ever feel like your Filmora 13 interface is a cluttered mess? Fear not, fellow editors. With a few simple tweaks, you can transform your workspace into an editing haven. Grab the edges of panels and drag them to your desired position. Resize panels by dragging their borders. Dock panels together or float them independently. Embrace the power of interface customization and enjoy an editing experience tailored to your needs. Customize preview player position. Position the preview player anywhere on the interface, ensuring it's always within your preferred viewing angle. Deciphering your video's essence with video scopes in Filmora 13. On the top right corner of the preview player, you'll find the video scope button. Click it to activate the video scope panel. In the realm of video editing, understanding the technical aspects of your footage is crucial for achieving stunning results. Filmora 13 empowers you with powerful video scopes, enabling you to analyze your video's color and brightness levels, ensuring optimal quality and visual impact. Unveiling the power of video scopes. Waveform depicts the overall brightness distribution of your video. Vector scope shows the color saturation and hue of your video, allowing you to maintain consistent color balance and avoid color casts. Histogram displays the frequency distribution of pixel values across the brightness range, providing insights into the overall contrast and dynamic range of your video. Video scopes provide valuable insights into the technical aspects of your video, enabling you to make informed adjustments for optimal visual quality. Embrace the power of video scopes in Filmora 13 and elevate your video editing skills to the next level. The Save Project button resides prominently above the preview player, making it easily accessible throughout your editing workflow. This strategic placement serves as a constant reminder of the importance of saving your progress. Located conveniently above the preview player, addresses this challenge by providing a centralized hub for transferring your project between different editing modules. Let me now take you to the Tools menu. The Video Tools menu in Filmora 13 provides a variety of options for editing your video clips. Crop and Zoom. This tool allows you to crop your video clip to a specific size or zoom in or out on a specific area of the clip. Crop to Fit. This tool will automatically crop your video clip to the size of the video track in your project. Rotate 90 cW. This tool will rotate your video clip 90 degrees clockwise. Rotate 90 ccW. This tool will rotate your video clip 90 degrees counterclockwise. Stabilization. This tool will help to stabilize shaky video footage. iVocal Remover. This tool can remove the vocals from your video clip. iText Clipper. This tool can automatically transcribe the speech in your video clip to text. Adjust Audio. This tool allows you to adjust the volume. Detach Audio. This tool will detach the audio from your video clip, so that you can edit the audio and video independently. Mute. This tool will mute the audio in your video clip. Speech to text. This tool can convert the speech in your video clip to text. In addition to these tools, the Video Tools menu also includes a number of presets for common video editing tasks, such as split, trim, auto-synchronization, create compound clip, editing timeline, save as compound clip custom. Now we're going to be taking a look at the new AI Vocal Remover feature. This feature allows you to easily remove vocals from any song, so you can create your own karaoke tracks or remixes. To use this iVocal Remover, you must have an audio track on the Filmora 13 timeline. Then, right-click on the audio track and select AI Vocal Remover. A new window will open, and the AI Vocal Remover will start to process your audio track. Use a high-quality audio track for the best results. Make sure your internet connection is stable. The processing time will vary depending on the length of your audio track. Once the processing is complete, the audio track will be split into 3 tracks: the original song, the vocals, and the background music. You can then use these tracks to create your own karaoke tracks or remixes. As you can hear, I will give you a preview of all 3 tracks of this track. AI Vocal Remover is a new feature in Filmora 13 that uses artificial intelligence to remove vocals from audio tracks. I encourage you to check it out and see what you can create. So now in Filmora 13 we are going to use Adjustment Layer. But first let's know what Adjustment Layer is. An adjustment layer is a non-destructive way to apply effects to multiple clips on your timeline. Instead of applying effects directly to your clips, you can apply them to an adjustment layer that sits above your clips on the timeline. This means that you can make changes to the adjustment layer without affecting the original clips. To use the adjustment layer, drag and drop an adjustment layer from the Media tab onto your timeline. Apply the desired effect to the adjustment layer. You can do this by clicking on the Effects tab and dragging and dropping the effect onto the adjustment layer. On an adjustment layer, you can apply multiple effects at once. This means, adjustment layers can be applied to multiple clips at once. This is a great way to save time if you want to apply the same effect to a lot of clips. To adjust the effects, double-click on the adjustment layer. Go to the Effects panel and click on it. From here you can adjust the settings of the effects, such as effect masking, activating or deactivating effects, opacity, etc. You can also apply keyframes animations to effects, within the layer panel. Or you can also resize, rotate and adjust the position of the effect. And besides, in the layer panel, you can try blending mode, opacity and other options on effects like video. Adjustment layers are a great way to apply effects that affect the entire clip, such as color correction or exposure adjustments. An adjustment layer is a powerful tool in Filmora 13 that allows you to apply effects to multiple clips on your timeline without directly modifying the original clips themselves. This non-destructive editing approach ensures that you can always revert to the original clips if needed. Adjustment layers are particularly useful for applying global effects that affect multiple clips, as well as for stacking effects to create complex and sophisticated looks. Let us now explain the compound clip and learn how to use it. But first let's know what compound clip is. A compound clip in Filmora 13 is a powerful tool that allows you to group multiple clips together, treating them as a single unit. This feature offers several benefits, so let me show you how to use it. To create a compound clip, select the clips you want to group together and right-click on the selection. Then choose Create Compound Clip from the context menu. Then enter a name for the compound clip. For example, I named Compound Clip 1. Then click the OK button. So all selected clips of your project will be converted to compound clip. You can delete the empty tracks of your timeline, because with the help of compound clips our project has been converted into a single compound clip. Now I can also save my compound clip if I want. So for that, I right-click on the compound clip, and then I click on Save as Compound Clip Custom option. So our compound clip is now in the compound clip section within Media. To access the individual clips within a compound clip, click on the main timeline button at the top left of the timeline. Then choose your compound clips, the name you save them as. I would choose Compound Clip 1. This will open the compound clip in the timeline, displaying the individual clips. And if you want to expand these individual clips again into a compound clip, click the main timeline button located at the top left corner of the timeline panel. In the drop-down menu, select the main timeline option. The individual clips will expand, revealing the original compound clip within the timeline. This method allows you to access the original compound clip without modifying the individual clips themselves. Remember that compound clips are a powerful tool for organizing and editing video projects in Filmora 13. So let's learn how and why we use markers in Filmora 13. Marking items on the timeline in Filmora 13 is a useful way to organize and label important points or sections of your video project. These markers serve as visual cues that can be easily identified during editing and playback. Identify the marker button located below the preview player and above the timeline. It resembles a small icon. Click the marker button to add a marker at the current position of the playhead on the timeline. To delete a marker from the timeline, choose Delete or Delete All Markers from the context menu. Color marking clips on the timeline in Filmora 13 is a simple yet effective way to organize and categorize different elements in your video project. So I will show you step by step how to color mark any video, audio, image, or other elements on the timeline in Filmora 13. On the timeline, ensure you have located the specific clip you want to assign a color to. Right-click on the desired clip to open the context menu. This menu provides various options for editing and modifying the clip. Then scroll down the context menu. Within the context menu, locate and select the color mark option. This option will allow you to assign a color to the clip for easy identification. Once you've chosen the desired color, the selected color will be applied to the clip, providing a visual cue on the timeline. On the timeline, select the individual clips you want to color mark, or you can select multiple clips by selecting them. After selecting the desired clips, right-click on any of the selected clips to open the context menu. Within the context menu, locate and select the color mark. This option will allow you to assign a color to all the selected clips. By effectively utilizing color marking for multiple clips in Filmora 13, you can streamline your editing process, enhance organization, and create a more cohesive video project. And now we're going to take a closer look at the Help menu, which offers a wealth of resources for users of all levels. As you can see, there are many helpful options available here, including the Help Center, which provides tutorials, FAQs, and troubleshooting guides. There's also the About section, which gives you general information about Filmora 13. But today, we're going to focus on the Check for Update option. This is an important feature to check regularly, as it ensures that you're always running the latest version of Filmora 13 with the most advanced features and bug fixes. As you can see, Filmora 13 is checking for updates now. If there's an update available, you'll be prompted to download and install it. Excellent! Filmora 13 is already up to date, but it's a good habit to check for updates regularly, just to make sure you're always getting the most out of the software. And now we're going to take a closer look at the record audio feature, which allows you to easily capture and integrate voiceovers into your video projects. As you can see, the recording panel provides a simple interface for capturing your voiceover. You can choose from a variety of input devices, such as your computer's microphone or an external USB microphone. To start recording, simply click the red record button. When you're finished recording, click the stop button. Your recorded audio will be automatically added to a new audio track on the timeline. That's all there is to it. Recording audio in Filmora 13 is a straightforward process that allows you to add professional quality voiceovers to your videos. It's a valuable tool for adding narration, commentary, or other voice elements to your video projects. And now we're going to take a closer look at the Preferences menu, which allows you to customize various aspects of the software to suit your personal editing preferences. As you can see, the Preferences window is divided into several tabs, each covering a different area of the software. Within the Preferences tabs there are some settings that you must make in your Filmora 13, which will not hinder your editing, and these settings will definitely prove helpful for you in your future projects. The General tab lets you set your default language, appearance, and other general settings. You can change the appearance in Filmora 13 to dark mode and light mode. As soon as you select light mode, our Filmora 13 software appears in light mode appearance. As you can see, switching to light mode changes the overall color scheme of the interface, making it brighter and easier to see. This can be particularly helpful if you work in well-lit spaces or prefer a lighter visual theme. By customizing the appearance of the interface, you can create a more personalized and comfortable editing environment that suits your workflow and visual preferences. By default, Filmora 13 is in dark mode, which offers a more subdued and visually comfortable editing experience. You can also choose whether to launch Filmora automatically when you start your computer and whether to check for updates automatically. In the General Preferences tab we have many other great options. But in Filmora it is better if you keep the below options by default, and I recommend it. After that, go to the Folders tab and click on it. The Folder Path tab allows you to specify the default locations for various types of files, such as default storage locations, backup project files, and proxy files. This can help keep your projects organized and easy to find. At the bottom of this tab you will see a Backup Settings button. Activate it. This means how often you want to back up your project. By default it is set to 5 minutes. I'll leave it at default. After that, let's now go to the Editing tab and click on it. The Editing tab provides a variety of options for customizing the editor's behavior and interface. You can adjust the timeline edit, set a default photo duration, transition duration, effect duration, and freeze duration. In timeline edit you can set the photo placement settings. Select Insert Mode Split Single Track. I recommend deactivating the cursor jump method. I recommend activating the split button. And you can choose the snapshot format according to your needs and wishes. So now go to Media Cache tab and click on it. The Media Cache tab, which provides options for managing and optimizing the cache files used by Filmora to enhance performance and efficiency. As you can see, the Media Cache tab offers several options for managing different types of cache files generated by Filmora. The Backup Files button allows you to manually clear out backup files that are no longer needed. The Proxy Files button is used to manage proxy files, which are lower resolution versions of your media files. If you need to keep the proxy files, you can simply disable this option. The Preview Render Files button allows you to manage preview render files, which are generated when you preview your edits in Filmora. These files can also accumulate over time, so regular cleanup is recommended. The Temporary Files button is used to manage temporary files created by Filmora during various operations. These files are typically deleted automatically, but you can also manually clear them out. By effectively managing cache files, you can optimize Filmora's performance, maximize storage efficiency, and maintain a clean and organized editing environment. Now, we're going to take a closer look at the Performance tab, which provides options for optimizing Filmora's performance based on your computer's hardware and editing needs. The Performance tab provides options for optimizing Filmora's performance based on your computer's hardware. The GPU acceleration section allows you to leverage your computer's graphics processing unit GPU to accelerate video rendering, playback, and decoding. This can significantly improve performance, especially when working with high-resolution or complex media. The Preview Render section provides options for optimizing the rendering of preview frames. Enabling the background render option allows Filmora to render preview frames in the background while you continue editing. The Proxies section allows you to create lower-resolution proxy files for your media files. Proxy files can significantly improve playback performance when working with high-resolution or complex media. Enabling the Automatically Render Proxies option will automatically create proxy files for media files that exceed the specified resolution. You can choose from 3 resolution options: 1280 by 720, 1920 by 1080, and 3840 by 2160. I recommend selecting the 1920 by 1080 resolution for most editing scenarios. The Render section provides an option to enable or disable the use of the latest rendering engine. This engine can further improve rendering performance, but it may not be compatible with all projects. I recommend enabling this option if your project is compatible with the latest rendering engine. As you've seen throughout this video, the Preferences window in Filmora 13 offers a wealth of options for customizing the software to suit your individual editing preferences and optimize its performance based on your computer's hardware. Now let's learn how to export our video from Filmora. Before exporting your video, it's crucial to perform a final review of all the tracks to ensure they are in the desired state. This includes checking for any hidden, muted, or missing tracks. This quick check can prevent any unexpected issues during the export process. Once you've thoroughly reviewed the video tracks, it's essential to save the project. Saving the project ensures that any recent edits are preserved before exporting. To save the project, click the Save button in the top right corner of the Filmora 13 interface. With the project saved and all tracks verified, you can proceed to export your video with confidence. Click the Export button in the top right corner of the Filmora 13 interface. Here in Export window you will find several tabs for better export. Local tab, Device tab, YouTube, TikTok, Vimeo, and DVD tab. You can export the video by selecting the tab which suits your export in these tabs. I will select the Local tab. Before exporting video here I would like to show you one more cool feature. Here you will see thumbnail editing feature. If you want to create a thumbnail for your videos, so you can easily generate thumbnail of your video from here. So for that, I click on Edit button. Then you will see a panel open something like this. Here you will be shown pictures of automatic thumbnails on its left side. Here you can select your favorite picture from the video by moving the playhead back and forth. Or else you can go to Local tab and click on it. From here you can import a picture from your computer and add it. Adjust the crop position of the picture. And then click on Edit button. Once you've chosen a picture for the thumbnail, whether it's from a video or one you've imported, then you have to edit the text and other things on the thumbnail. So let's now add the text to the thumbnail. So for this, you will see a text button on the left side of this window. Click on it. So you will have text added above the thumbnail. Now to edit it, select the text, and write whatever you want to write. Adjust the size and position for the text. Try to position the text above the empty area in your thumbnail. Then choose a font style that gives a fantastic look to the text. Next, for the text, choose a color according to the thumbnail. I chose red color. If you scroll down to text settings you will find your text key and advanced options. Among them I would like to apply the outline to my text. For the outline color I will choose yellow. Adjust its blur and thickness according to your text. Also I would like to apply text shadow. I also keep the shadow color yellow. You can keep blur, thickness, opacity of shadow as per your wish. After making these settings, now I finish editing the thumbnail. So for that, I click on the Save button. So let's do the video export settings now. First of all you have to enter the name for the video. You can write short name or title for the video as you wish. Below that, you have to choose the location to export the video, in which folder you want to save the video. Then you have to choose the video format. I want to export this video in MP4 format. MP4 format is the most used format. You have to select the video quality. I select the recommend quality option here. Then you can choose the video resolution according to your system or requirement. Here I recommend you to export the video in 1920 by 1080 resolution. The frame rate I usually choose is 25 to 30 FPS. I recommend you a frame rate of 30 FPS for better export. Below that you are given the option of backup to the cloud. If you turn it on, your video backup will also be transferred to your cloud media. In addition to exporting your long video by activating auto highlight, it will also export the highlights of the video into a short video for you. At the bottom left side of the export window you are also given the option to use last export settings for local. If you check this option, it will export each export using your previous export settings. So if you want to export each of your videos in the same settings, checking this option is another benefit for you. Under export settings you can find the duration and size of your video. As you can see the duration of my video which is 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And the estimated size of this video we have is 206.93. This will give you an idea of the export duration and size of your video. So after doing all these settings, you can export your video. For this, at the bottom right side of this window you are given the export button. Click on it. Then your video will start exporting. Video export depends on the length and size of your video. You are given several options on this new window while exporting the video. Like what should happen when this video is exported. In the given box you are given 3 options: sound reminder, shut down computer, and do nothing. If you select sound reminder, after exporting it, your computer will notify you with a sound. If you select shut down computer, selecting this option will shut down your computer as soon as it exports the video. And if you select the do nothing option, your computer will not do any sound or shut down, etc. Among them I choose sound reminder. On top of this you are also given the option to pause and resume the export. Sometimes if your export does not proceed, you can click this button to pause your export, and then resume it again. This will export your project 100% successfully. So you can see that our video is 100% successfully exported. After exporting the video, you will see 2 buttons at the bottom of this window. A button is to share the video, and the second button is given to you to open folder. Click the open folder button. This will explore the video in your folder. Now you can play and enjoy your video, and whether you can use and share it. Filmora 13 conquered. Boom. We've mastered Filmora 13, from A to Z. Basics to advanced, small to big, editing secrets unlocked. You've learned everything you need to create professional looking videos. Now, go forth and create amazing videos. Don't forget to share your creations with me using the hashtag #SollyTutorials. Remember, the editing world is yours with Filmora 13. Unleash your creativity. Subscribe to Solly Tutorials for more editing fun. Happy editing, everyone.